Hi, I'm Roger Wakefield, lead APV expert plumber, coming to you on YouTube Live. Today, we're talking about blue-collar millionaires. Now, those of y'all that don't know me, let me tell you who I am and what I'm doing. First of all, slow the speed on that way down. First of all, I need to tell you about the trades tribe, the community that we're in. Look, we are literally helping recruit people into the trades, and we're doing it because there is such a need. There are literally over 900,000 unfilled construction trades jobs all across the United States. And the thing is, those numbers are going to keep getting bigger. Austin, just go ahead and stop that. So here's the thing. Right now, number one, welcome to the Trades Tribe. Welcome to the community. And it's a great community to be in, a great community of people to be around you. We are literally helping recruit people from all parts, all different trades into this. And there's a reason. And it's going to be a good one. I want to jump down here real quick and say hello. First of all, Mike Hadfield, working on an aquarium could absolutely happen. One of the cool things I got to do is work on a water park, an indoor water park. Loved it. Yeah, traffic's horrible, no doubt about it. And I see we got all kinds of comments going on there. The Mr. Miyagi of Plumbing. Mr. McDonald, good to have you in here. Abraham, what's up? Redoing the kitchen and laundry day. And gotta love it. Hey, man, my live didn't broke. It's all good. So anyway, let me jump back into this. Today we're talking about blue-collar millionaires. And a lot of people will tell you that can't happen, but I'm going to tell you it can. And I'll tell you people that have done it and how they've done it. So first of all, what is my BHAG? With the numbers, what they are, I am trying to help 2.5 million people, help them get into the trades, help them become better tradesmen, help them start their own residential service company, and help them learn to use the power of social media to grow their businesses. Now, when you're a tradesman, you think if you can make the phone ring, that's what it's all about. So I'm going to tell you about that. But first of all, I want to jump in and talk to you about why. And first of all, I want you to think about this. I want you to imagine walking into your house, walking through your front door at home, and telling your spouse that you just got a new job in the trades. Not that you just got a new job in the trades, but you've got a coach, you've got a mentor, you have a career path that is going to help you get to where you want to be. Now, that's something that a lot of people don't have. A lot of people literally just get into the trades and they've got a job. And there's nothing wrong with having a job, but here's the thing is, those people are the ones that normally get burned out. They show up every day and do the same old thing over and over again. What I'm wanting to tell you about, yeah, getting in the trades is a great idea. That's why I'm talking about it. I want you to be able to walk in and tell them, look, you've got a goal. You have a mentor. You have an amazing career ahead of you as a professional tradesman. Now, plumbers, HVAC technicians, electricians, people like that, we have a professional license. Now, there's a lot of trades that don't, and that's okay. You don't have to. But getting into the trades and being able to tell your family, your spouse, your kids, look, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to do something cool. And I want to tell you about it from my point of view. I want to tell you about driving by buildings. I live in downtown Dallas, or I don't live in downtown Dallas. I live in Dallas. When I drive through downtown Dallas, anytime I've ever gone out with my wife, anytime I've ever gone out on a date, anytime I've ever done anything at all, you point at a building and you're like, I built that. And of course, after a few years, they're like, yeah, we know. We've heard this story before. So, the thing is, look, there is so much pride in building and repairing the world that we live in. And when you're a professional tradesman, you get that opportunity. Had somebody asking here about getting in, Mike did, about, look, can I work on an aquarium? And I'll tell you what, as a plumber, as an electrician, as an HVAC tech, as anybody in the trades, you have so many opportunities. Tom Anderson says, I still do that. I drive by buildings I've worked on and say that. Guys, there is no better feeling in the world. I love driving into downtown Dallas at night because I see the buildings all lit up, the skyline, and I can look at it and say, I helped build that. I helped build that. I helped build that. And I got to tell you, that is amazing. But what would it feel like if you walk in now in just a couple of years and you say, hey, honey, guess what? I booked us a vacation to Disneyland. I booked us a vacation to Disney World. Or you know what? I just booked us a vacation on a cruise ship. Me and all the kids, me and you and all the kids. I booked all this. What would that feel like to you? Because I remember the first time that I walked in and said, hey, look, we're going on vacation. And it scared the heck out of me because my family didn't take vacations. My family, my dad worked for the phone company. My mother worked at the Kraft Foods here in Garland, and she worked in maintenance. And I got to tell you, we didn't take a lot of vacations. So I really didn't know what that was like. But I thought it was really cool to get in and say, hey, look, we're going on vacation, and I booked it today. I booked a hotel. I booked the airfare. And it's not just me and you, it's us and the kids. Things like that are really cool. And then you walk in a couple of years later, and you call all the family together, and you say, guess what? I passed my exam. I am now a licensed plumber or an electrician or whatever it is that you choose. There's so many different opportunities out there that so many different people are not taking. What would your world be like in 5 years, in 10 years? If you made the decision now, look, I'm not going to listen to the people that told me I'll never amount to anything. I'm going to change my own destiny. And I heard this said a long time ago, and it's something I swore that I would never forget. Every time you make a decision, you change your future. Did you hear me? Every time you make a decision, you change your future. And you're the only one that can do it. Nobody else can do it for you. You're the only one that can literally say, look, I'm going to do something different. I don't want the life I have. I don't want the job I have. How would it feel to come in and tell your spouse that you hired your first technician, that you hired a technician that you're going to work with and you're going to train and you're going to help grow? And you're going to help get them in a spot where one day they could open their own company if they want to. Timberland Bear says, you're in charge of your future. That's for sure. Man, you're in charge of not just your future. You're in charge of the future for your family. Are you putting your family in the right position? Are you putting your family in a spot that they can learn, that they can get a good education? Are you putting your family in a spot where if your kids want to go to college, you can help them go? My parents told me I needed to go to college, but they never told me, hey, here's how you do it. Here's the money. Look, we've got it put up. You need to do this. You need to do this. I didn't know how. But you know what? I discovered my path into the trades, and I learned how to do really well at it. The cool thing about hiring that technician is now you can spend more time with your family. Now you can spend more time with your mom, with your dad, with your wife, with your children. You can do the kind of things that you want to do. So now I'm going to talk about how do you become that millionaire? Well, number one, you've got to know your end game. And you've heard me talk about the numbers all week. You know that there is a need for people in the trades. You've heard me talk about the numbers all week. You know that tradespeople make good money and they're going to make even more. Now I'm going to show you how you can do it. Number one, you need to learn to budget your money in the beginning. You need to learn to invest money wisely. You need to learn to pay yourself first. That way you have money to buy the things you want and not finance it. You need to pay off your debt. You need to tithe. You need to give it away. You need to help others. But then you need to pay your home, your mortgage, your bills, your food. And if you learn how to budget your money wisely, your future looks completely different because now you're not just living paycheck to paycheck. And those of y'all that were in here yesterday, you heard me talk about plumbers out in California that bring home 3, 4, 5 grand a week, and come Monday, they're looking for lunch money. You've got to figure out how to get in there and not just make money, but how to save your money, how to spend it wisely. And I talked about a lot of that yesterday. So if you want to get the bonus videos, look, you've heard me talk about the course, and I'll go over it here in a minute. But if you want to get the bonus videos, you've got to sign up soon. So if you want all the bonus videos, you're going to get them when you sign up. It's part of the package. So what the flagship program is, what I teach, number one, finding the right trade for you. And people ask me all the time, yeah, this is something I had to learn on my own. My parents didn't teach budgeting. Man, isn't that the truth? And see, at least I learned it later in life, but I'm like, man, why didn't they teach us this in the beginning? Why didn't I learn this a long time ago before I blew all my money? So the flagship program talks about finding the right trade for you. And I have people ask me, where can I make the most money? What trade can I make the most money in? And the truth is, you're going to make it in the one that you like the most. So finding the right trade for you is such a big deal. The next one is learning basic construction skills. And that is such a big deal because a lot of people walk onto the job the first day. They don't even know, what is the job site called? What's the elevator called? Why do you have to be safe? What's that all about? Somebody keeps talking about it, but I don't know what they're talking about. Next thing is learn your way up. How do you learn your way up into a whole new lifestyle? The next is the interview skills. Do you know how to interview and get the job you want? Do you know how to get more money when you interview right? Do you know how to get paid better when you get that job offer? Then you've got to learn the path to leadership. How do you become a foreman, a superintendent, a project manager? How do you learn the skills to help you motivate men to where when you are a foreman, you stay a foreman, you have done things right, you get the promotions? Next is competition in the trades. And I talk about this a lot because, when you see me and an electrician on the job, we may talk trash to each other and things like that, but I promise you we respect each other's work. And it really is a big deal. But you know what? It doesn't matter to me what trade you get in. What matters to me is, do you get into the right trade, and do you make enough money to support your family the way it wants to be supported, the way it needs to be supported? Do you take pride in the fact that you come home and say, hey, baby, look, I put in a hard day today? Because there's a lot of people that get into the trades and they love it. And they think, oh my gosh, I should have done this a long time ago. So whether you are just now getting in or whether you hadn't even got in yet, but you want to, this is going to be great for you. The next things you got to learn are job site safety and then passing the exam. And passing the exam is big because, number one, I don't teach you how to pass the exam itself. I teach you the mental mindset, the preparedness, the way you need to think, the way you need to learn, the way you need to study to not just pass the exam, but to become one of the very best tradesmen you could ever be. So why is this great for you? Number one, I'm teaching you things, and he said it in here a while ago. These are things I had to learn. It's not out there. I literally do not think anybody's ever put things together like this and taught it the way I'm teaching it. So I really hope that you understand the value in what I'm doing here. I'm not teaching you to get in the trades. I'm not teaching you how to be a plumber, how to be an electrician, or how to be an HVAC tech. There's schools, there's VOTEC colleges, there's unions. There's so many different ways to get into the trades. Open shop. You don't even have to go to school. You can go to work for a plumber or an electrician or a roofer and learn that trade. What I'm trying to teach you is how to become the very best tradesman you can be. And if you don't see that, if you don't see the fact that by working with me, by learning with me, by talking to me, I said a coach and a mentor. You've got somebody here that you get to talk to every month and say, hey man, I got a question. Hey man, I got a problem. Hey, they told me this and I don't understand it. I don't know what they mean. We've got a community. We've got the one-on-one, or I say one-on-one, we've got the group coaching where I get in once a week, once a month for each different group. I get in once a month and talk to you about what's going on, where you're at. What did we talk about last week? What did we talk about last month? Does anybody have any questions? What do we need to do to learn and grow from here? And it really is a big deal. So why is this different? This is different because I literally know people that are in the VOTEC colleges. I know people that are in the organizations that teach the trades. And some of these people have never been in the trades a day in their lives. And I feel sorry for them because they've never been in the trades, but they're going to come in and tell you how to be the best electrician you can be. They're going to come in and teach you how to do things that they've never done. To me, that's kind of tough. So I look back at my 41 years in the trades. And guys, I started out as a laborer. Then I became a concrete worker, pouring concrete floors, building forms. I started plumbing before that, and then I got back into plumbing after that. I'm also a certified HVAC technician. I understand the trades. I've been in it for years. I'm not wanting to teach you the trades. What I'm wanting to teach you is how to become the best tradesman in your world. Whether it's the company you work for, whether it's the city you work for, whether it is the apprenticeship program you're in. There are so many people that need to learn and need to grow. Started doing kitchens and bath for the first 7 years. Good for you. I like that. Find a way to specialize. So in my 41 years, guys, I've done commercial, I've done residential, I've done new construction, I've done service, I've done non-union, I've done union. Now I'm back non-union again. I can teach you the things that make it all different, but now I want to tell you why it's a great deal. The bonus videos we're giving away about finance, budget, becoming a millionaire, things like that. These are things that are literally, and they're worth more than the course is, to be honest. But I still want to teach you the course because I want you to put yourself in a position to take care of your family like you've only imagined. And there's a lot of people out here right now. And if you say, look, I'm not it, I've got a job I love. Do you know anybody that has a job they hate? Do you know anybody that really would be a good tradesman? That they've been told their whole life, hey, you're never going to amount to anything? Well, I got to tell you, this is a way to change that. By getting in right now, getting these bonuses, you can change somebody's life. It may be yours. It may be a friend of yours. But if you are not the one that needs to hear this, somebody you know does. Share this with them and say, hey, look, you have an opportunity right here to become a professional and to make the kind of money you want to make. And maybe they can't take care of their kids. Yeah. Timberland Bear says, hey, I hate my job. A lot of people do. So what else do you get? You get the all 8 courses plus the bonus videos, financial freedom, 10 interview questions that you need to know, negotiation training, the Facebook group and the community. And guys, that's going to be big. Just getting in there and having people all around the country. Say you're in Florida and you want to move to California. Hey, man, you know anybody out there hiring? Who can I come talk to? Do you know a good electrical company out there? Do you know a good HVAC company? There's so many different things that you can learn and that you can ask. And that building that tribe, building that community makes it amazing. The next one is, here's why there's no risk. We have a guaranteed money back guarantee. 30 days from now, if you've watched all the videos and you're like, look, I'm not getting what I need. I don't want this. You'll get your money back. I promise. But here's the deal. We ask that you watch every module. We ask that you watch the videos as they're released. We ask that you do some of the homework. There's not a lot, but there's enough homework to make you say, look, I know what I'm talking about now. Because I promise if you're doing these things, you're going to see the value, you're going to grow, and you're going to be worth more money. Why do you need to do it now? Because the deadline is coming up. And the extra bonuses we're going to give away, what are the first 5 things you need to do when you get a job? What are the first 5 things you need to do when you lose a job? Now, I'm almost out of time, but I'm going to run back through here real quick. If you sign up for the Get in the Trades program right now, you get all 8 modules: finding the right trade for you, learning basic construction skills, learning your way up, interview skills, path to leadership, competition in the trades, job site safety, and passing the exam. Why is it great for you? Because this is something that's never been shown before. Why is this different? Because I've got 41 years in the trades, and I'm the one teaching you the things that I had to learn, the things that I learned to put me in position to learn, and the things that I did to move up. I joined the union in 1997 as a journeyman, and I walked out 15 years later as director of operations for a mechanical contractor. Then I started my own company. What do you want your future to look like? Because the things you do right now, the decisions you make right now, determine what your future looks like. Next one, the bonuses total up to over $1,300. If you sign up now, you will get them for free. All 8 courses and the bonus videos. And the bonus videos are financial freedom, 10 interview questions, negotiation training, and the Facebook group and community access. So why is there no risk? Because it's a money back guarantee, and the deadline is coming up. Last thing we're going to throw in is 2 more videos. What are the first 5 things I need to do when I get a job? What are the first 5 things I need to do when I lose a job? Guys, this information can literally change your life, change your future. And like I said, if it's not you that needs to hear this message, maybe it is somebody else. Maybe there's somebody else out there that needs to hear this because they need somebody to change their life. I hope that this helps you. I hope that it gives you the things you need. I will tell you, the link is right there, www.thetradesacademy.com. You need to click that link and see what it's all about. And if this link is not for you, if you are not the person that needs to find a new job, that needs to change their life, that needs to get up and get a profession and get a job that can literally make the rest of their life amazing, share it with somebody else, because it may not be for you. I hope that it is. I hope that there's something here that you've thought about, wow, that could be me. Because I'm telling you, it can be. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helps. And I hope this gives you just a little bit of clarity. I really do. I'm Roger Wakefield with the Trades Academy, where we are building a greater America by building better tradesmen. I'll see you tomorrow.